Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would do kind of a little talking and sharing, some inspiration. And with Christmas right around the corner, a lot of years have found that things go faster and faster online and in the stores, and sometimes if you're not planning ahead or getting things ahead of time, you can miss out. That's happened to me several years in a row. Last year I was pretty good at getting things done early, so this year I'm going to do the same exact thing. So I thought that I would kind of give you guys some ideas on what to look for, what to snag early. I have some really fun mood boards, some inspiration that I have put together to give you guys some different ideas. And obviously these are just things that I love and looks that I love, colors that I love, so I want to share them with you. I've created some mood boards, some things on Like to Know It, so you guys can go and shop and get some inspiration. So with that, yeah, let's jump right in. I'm really excited for this video. I know it's a little early, but I just think the more you plan ahead, the better, and there are a couple things that you might want to keep your eye on in the next couple weeks. Go ahead and snag and tuck them away so that you will have them right in time for Christmas. Okay, so one of the first items that I'm going to share, I have my little list here that I'm going off of. So the first thing that I'm going to share is greenery. So greenery, wreaths, garland, your faux stems like picks, those types of things always seem to fly early, especially if it is a little bit higher quality. And I'm going to go over some really good places to find those, how to find deals on those. So I have noticed A Floral is one of the highest quality places to find real life greenery or things that look real. It's faux, but it looks real. It's really good quality. A Floral is also, so they have their website. They are also now on Amazon. I don't know if this is the first year. This is the first year I have seen them on Amazon. So that is a really great thing because it comes fast. You know that the quality's there. It is a little bit higher in price, so I will link a couple different options for greenery. But another place, if you don't want to shop A Floral, another place to run to is TJ Maxx. They have very, very similar quality to A Floral. I can show you some things that I have purchased in the past of garland, some wreaths that were really, really great quality, but they fly so fast from places like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, that really kind of higher end quality. It just goes so fast. It's usually gone by Thanksgiving, and that is when I have kind of been caught in that I want to go shop for Christmas now that it's right around Thanksgiving time, and everything's gone, or at least the higher quality, nicer looking things are gone, and it's such a bummer. So that's why I'm telling you guys early. So another great place to get higher quality looking stems, greenery, trees even, is Terrain. They are a really great website to check out. They also have a line through Anthropology, so that is another great place to check out. But yeah, the sooner you snag them, the better. You'll have it. And then the nice thing about those higher quality is that they last. They just hold up year after year. I think this will be my third or fourth year using them, and you can just tell the difference in the quality. It's almost like a rubber type quality rather than like the little faux needles or the plastic looking needles. It's kind of, it feels like a little bit rubbery. So I feel like that just makes the difference in kind of a higher quality look. So another thing that you also want to keep an eye on, this has happened to me as well, not last year, but the year before. I waited way too long to get my ribbon. And so a lot of times Amazon is the best place to get really pretty ribbons, velvet ribbons, wrapping type ribbons, ribbons to put on your garland, on your Christmas tree, even on things like lights that you have. Just, it makes everything look a little bit softer, it pulled together a little bit higher end. And yeah, if you can kind of tie that into your wrapping paper or your Christmas tree, even garland that you have around the house, ribbon is a really great thing to have. So I like to buy the ribbon on Amazon just because if you try to go into the stores like Michael's or Joann's, those places you will only get a really small spool of ribbon, and then chances are they'll run out and then you won't have that ribbon anymore. So Amazon is the best place. You get a huge thing of it and it will last you a long time. I think I still have some in that kind of goldish yellow that I used last year. I still have that on a spool. It lasts forever, but it goes really fast. If it's not sold out already, it will probably be selling out very soon, but they have so many different colors. So that is always a great thing to pick your colors. Make sure that you know what you want and that everything kind of goes together, and then get your ribbon before it sells out, because that one always, the ribbon always sells out super fast. Okay, so another thing to keep an eye out on is if you need a Christmas tree. So Christmas trees are really finicky because they are so expensive, and for a higher end tree you will pay a lot for it. So I've linked a couple different options, a couple different places, some different places to check out for Christmas tree. Lower end, I would say Hobby Lobby, Target, those are always great places to check out. On the medium to higher end, I would check out Terrain or Balsam Hill. They have really great options there. Place like King of Christmas, you're gonna pay, but those are also places that they're probably gonna last quite a bit longer. They're gonna look more realistic. So the question is if you should get lit or unlit. I feel like if you want to bring that price point down, you can always do an unlit tree, and then you can go somewhere like Target or Walmart and buy your own lights and string your own lights, kind of a little DIY. Lights are so inexpensive from places like that, so it's a great way to save a couple $100. And then also those trees will just last a lot longer because the lights won't go out on them. If they don't have lights, there's nothing to go out. So also on a Christmas tree right now is a really great time. A lot of places have sales and coupons right now, so definitely don't forget to use your coupons and your coupon codes. I know Balsam Hill is having a up to 40% off sale. Hobby Lobby usually runs the half off type deals, which are always a little questionable. So another thing that I always like to keep an eye on when I am looking at trees or getting things early is a tree collar. Those always seem to go really fast. I think the stores maybe don't order as much just because they are a bigger type item. That would be my guess. So there's not that many of them. So I have made a little mood board of different tree collars that I love. I really love this darker walnut wood from Magnolia. I think it is the prettiest tree collar. I am not 100% sure if I'm going to go with that. I have a black one from Target that I still love so much. So I'm kind of going back and forth on that, but I've linked a couple tree collars for you guys to check out. So I always like black around Christmas, like little touches of black. So I have one of my favorite tree collars from Target a couple years ago. It was a hearth in hand. I always say it wrong. Hearth in hand. From a couple years ago, and I always love that tree color. It is so pretty. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go with the dark walnut or a black this year, but I will keep you guys posted for sure. Another thing you guys want to keep an eye on is ornaments. I know it sounds silly, but it seems like, especially if you are ordering from Amazon, ornaments seem to fly off of Amazon, especially from places like Creative Co-op or Bloomingville. They are gone so fast. So other places also, I know Crate and Barrel last year, there was the Leanne Ford ornament collection. It was so beautiful. It had like a rust and some blues, really gorgeous ornaments, and they set up orders for the fall, even into the winter. I know my mom ordered a set from Crate and Barrel and they never came. So yeah, they just seem to fly. I don't know if it was because everything was back ordered or what. So yeah, get on the ornament train, get your ornaments early, at least some basic, your kind of bigger or more statement type ornaments. And then your little filler ones you can always, grab. But if you are looking for a certain color or something specific on Amazon, definitely check those out. I've linked some options in my mood boards, so just to give you guys a heads up, things will go fast. Okay, so moving on to mood boards, I have created, I think, about 3 or 4 different looks. Okay, so starting with the first mood board, a lot of these are very similar, you will notice. So I started with kind of a very neutral foundation, which is the couch, and then the rug is also a little bit more on the neutral side as well. I used the same tree throughout all of my mood boards. This one is really gorgeous. It's from Balsam Hill. I will link it for you guys if you're interested. You can see with the colors, I brought in some velvet green pillows. Those are from Amazon. And then this little kind of patterned one is from Etsy. So I'm calling this look the modern classic Christmas just because there are both of those elements here. The modern kind of industrial look with the black metal, but also the classic ornaments, that classic dark walnut type wood. I kept things very neutral, a little bit of pattern with the pillow, and then that rug kind of has a little bit of pattern in its own. It's the poly rug from Chris and Julia line with Laloy. That is also on Amazon. It's a really pretty rug, has a little bit of kind of blue in it, so that's why I tied in kind of a lighter blue patterned pillow and then those kind of charcoaly blue ornaments, so it all kind of ties in together. If you notice, the couch is the same in all of my mood boards. It is because that will be our new couch that we're expecting hopefully next week, so I'm really excited to get that in our home for this year. And moving on to the second mood board, again, not a huge difference, but again, starting with a very neutral couch. Again, kind of a neutral rug. This rug is the Angela Rose with Laloy in the Aubrey. So this has some greens in it, some really natural and neutral tones, which I feel like they tie in really well with kind of this earth tone Christmas that I have come up with. So I have a lot of browns, a lot of greens, and then to add that little modern touch, I love the black tree collar. This exact tree collar is Pottery Barn, but they have one that is almost identical on Target. You literally almost cannot tell the difference. They are so close. So those ornaments in the corner, those kind of rusts and browns are very popular. I know those will go so fast. Those are from Amazon, so make sure you check the link and get them fast if you're interested. I know they're gonna fly. So also, if this look is a little plain for you or not Christmassy enough, ways to incorporate Christmas into more modern aesthetic is to bring in a lot of greenery. So don't just stop at the Christmas tree. You can do garlands and wreaths all over, and that really makes it feel a little bit more lively and festive without kind of going overboard with all the, Santas and the reindeer everywhere. And it's a very kind of understated Christmas, but you still really feel like it's Christmas. Okay, so the third mood board for the rug this time, this is the Amber Lewis with Laloy. This is in the Alley. I have it linked for you guys. Same Christmas tree. These are the same green velvet pillows, just a little bit different look. You guys can see how easy it is to change the look with just very minor things like pillows and ornaments and little accessories can totally change the look. I always like to bring in a different type of rug for Christmas. It just changes the look up. These are the ornaments I was telling you guys about earlier. There are a lot of really great options on Amazon right now. I'll also link my Amazon storefront in the description. Everything that I've talked about from Amazon is in there, so you can find it all in one place. Another item to keep an eye on if you love the look of the vintage cowbells, that rustic look, these are a really great item. They have them on Amazon right now. They're really inexpensive, but I like to use these as like bowl filler on the Christmas tree and just kind of placing them in
little places around the house on a wreath. Felt like this mood board could have used a little bit more, so I brought in some candles. They're in a really pretty kind of raspberry purple type color, and they tie in really well with the rug. So those are also another item from Creative Co-op that probably won't last very long, but they are really pretty for tapered candle holders.
So that's going to be all for today's video. I hope this video gave you a little bit of insight, a little bit of inspiration. I hope that some of these mood boards will help you guys. I know I've had a couple people reach out and say, I need help for Christmas. They're already planning and already prepping, which I absolutely love. I love Christmas, so I'm excited to help you guys in any way. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are already getting your ideas and things prepped for Christmas. What are some things that you always like to snag early? And with that, we will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.